Hi, this is Janelle, and I'm going to sing a song called Gone Too Soon by Daughtry. And I chose to sing this song because it's about a mother and or a father who has lost a baby either through miscarriage or because the baby was born too preemie. And this happened to me, my very first son that I had. He was born on March 18th of 1987. Yes, because he was a year older than my oldest daughter. And then he died 2 hours later, but when he was born it was 11:30 at night, and he died at about 1:30, or it was 11 to 1, something like that. And I remember just being so distraught about everything that I never even had a picture taken of him, and that the nurses at the hospital offered it to me, and I said no. And it's been one of those biggest regrets of my life that I never did. And I can remember they let me hold him right when he was born, and I could hold him in the cup of my two hands just like this. That's how tiny he was. But he had everything, every little part of him, his fingers and his hands and his toes, and his little mouth was just trying to breathe because his lungs weren't developed. And his eyes were shut. And I was just thinking that this coming up March 18th, he'd have been 25 years old. That's how long ago it was. And I often think about what kind of man he would have turned out to be, would have grown up to be. And, you know, if he'd have been born on time, not early, he'd have been born in July, so his birthday would have been in July instead of in March. He's buried in a cemetery in Glendale, California, and it's been a lot of years since I've been able to visit his little grave. And I think about him off and on throughout the year, you know, for the last 25 years. But March is particularly hard for me because it seems strange because I've had 4 other kids and I have one beautiful grandbaby. But there's just something about when you lose a baby, there's just that emptiness inside of you, that because you've lost a child. And so if I can regain my composure and not cry, I'm going to try to sing this song. So here we go. Today could have been the day that you blow out your candles, make a wish as you close your eyes. Today could have been the day everybody was laughing. Instead I just sit here and cry. Who would you be? What would you look like when you looked at me for the very first time? Today could have been the next day of the rest of your life. Not a day goes by that I don't think of you. I'm always asking why this crazy world had to lose such a ray of light we never knew. Gone too soon, yay, yay, yay. Would you have been president, or a painter, an author, or sing like your mother? One thing is evident, would have given all I had, would have loved you like no other. Who would you be? What would you look like? Would you have my smile and his eyes? Today could have been the next day of the rest of your life. Not a day goes by that I don't think of you. I'm always asking why this crazy world had to lose such a ray of light we never knew. Gone too soon, yay, yay, yay. Not a day goes by, and I'm always asking why. Oh, not a day goes by that I don't think of you. I'm always asking why this crazy world had to lose such a beautiful life we never knew. Gone too soon. You were gone too soon. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Not a day goes by when I don't think of you. There you go. Hope you'd enjoyed it.